Hi, my name's Dave Boyer, and I guess you want to know a little bit about me. Well, I was an Army veteran of 26 years. I'm married with 3 kids, but my kids are all adults now, and so that means I'm a little bit older. But anyway, when I came here to Vermont, I was very angry because the Army sent me here. I was an airborne ranger by trade, but the Army decided that I needed to take a break. But that's really been a blessing in disguise because when my 3 years were up and I was ready to leave Vermont, I actually decided to stay in Vermont and finish my career here in the Army and raise my kids, and now everybody's doing great. But what was interesting is that 2 of my kids have followed my footsteps and joined the military, and unfortunately they had to deploy. And I'm very thankful that they're back home. And which leads me into what do I do for work today? Well, what I do for work is I help veterans receive services, but not just veterans, mostly combat veterans, because I myself am a combat veteran too. And what we found is that a lot of veterans coming back, combat veterans, they're not the same person. And they were having a hard time relating to civilian doctors and trying to figure out, what they needed to do. So that's where I came in, and I think it's very important. When I was growing up, I was a military brat myself, and I just we lived on base, and everybody was the same, even though we were black, white, Hispanic, you name it. We were all together, but we were one community. And I'm, I was shocked when I came to Vermont, and I realized that not everybody thinks the way I think. So specifically into inclusion of diversity, I feel like there's just we haven't got there yet, and it really blows my mind because here we are in 2000s, and we're talking about Trump and all kinds of things, and you know, just the other day, a guy killed people in Pittsburgh because of their religion. It's sad, and I don't understand why. So I'm hoping by taking this course, we can, figure out why people think the way they do, and maybe we can all change the world. I don't know. So I'm looking forward to talking to everybody about what do you think as far as how we can change the world, but not just change. I've learned in my life so far that you got to start off small, one person at a time, and it gets infested, and but I do understand this or know this, that you have to start with yourself first and lead by example. And by you leading by example, I feel that others will follow. Not all the time, but you do what's right, and you know in your heart what's right, that eventually it's going to fester. So I look forward to talking to everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.